Hello and welcome to another video from the fan pub. Doing another live draft today. Let's get on with it. We're just about to go in, so let's see. Got pick 9, so it's a bit of a tricky one. We're just missing one person, so I'm just going to message them. See if we can get them in. It's 4-point PPR. This is the Super Bowl League, third year. Just going to pause it while we wait for David to come in at 3. We're just waiting for the last one to come and then we can get on with it. Just going to message a guy actually while we wait. Hopefully we can get going very soon. So, I mean, it's actually the day, and they're talking about Zeke signing a 6-year contract today. I'm just going to check whether he's actually signed it or not. It's been offered on for ages, isn't it? Great. No, it's about Trey Burton's groin, which I didn't need to know about, to be honest. If you're picking Trey Burton, you know you're not. Right, so it's probably going to take him Kamara anyway, I imagine. I mean, if it takes him Zeke, you'd probably be upset with. Why does it say I can draft James Conner for him? Oh, because I've got him highlighted. I was going to say. Sorry, it's not very exciting for you guys, is it? So pick 9. Let's see who would we like there. It's 4-point PPR, so I might go for a stud wide receiver like a Beckham. Although I always find it hard to turn Bell down and not take a running back. Right, he's got 1 more minute and then we'll get cracking. Right, we're still... There's a lot of cricket analogies. If you're from America, you probably won't know what the hell's going on. Right, let's see. It's pretty much gone to standard. Zeke was taken at 4. No hesitation, he was straight in there. I can see why. It looks like it's going to be done, but you just never know. You think you'd be alright. Right, who are we looking at? Oh.
Your team is now on the clock.
Here we go. Julio, Beckham. I'm gonna go for Beckham. Why not? See if we can get a running back on the bounce back, like a Chubb or a Cook. Luckily, I didn't have the Bell. Didn't have to worry about Bell. Right, who else has gone? So David Johnson went at 5, Bell went at 6, Hopkins at 7, Adams at 8, Beckham at 9, and Thomas at 10. Yeah, I can see why Thomas was taken. I did an R in between him and Beckham. Let's hope Beckham doesn't get injured this year. And I can now draft him now he's a giant. Now he's not a giant anymore. He's undraftable as a giant. Right. Let's try and hear this guy because I don't like it when a guy's not in the draft just in case. I've emailed him, WhatsApped him and messaged him on Discord, so that's all you can do really, innit? Julio went at 11. Tyreek Hill at 12. I hope someone takes Gurley because I don't want that decision. In fact, I don't want him. I wouldn't take him anyway. Let's see if Philly fancy him on the turn. Just praying one of them running backs gets to me. I don't really want Fournette though. Well, that would give some tricky decisions. I might have to go 0 RB if they've all gone. If Chubb, Cook, Connor and Mixon go. So I'm not touching Gurley either. And that's Connor gone, so we don't have to worry about him. Well, the guy's he's here because he's in the chat at 13. But he must be on auto pick. See, he's going to take Gurley if he's not careful. It's a bit weird because there's 13 in the chat and we know Broncos aren't here. I know David, who's the Broncos. I know he's had problems with the NFL app before he hates it. So I'm just hoping he hasn't, had a relapse of those issues. Right, Nick Chubb went and Joe Mixon. Here we go. Dalvin Cook's the last one I like. Hopefully he'll take. He's taking Gurley. That's good. Kansas City, come on, Kelsey's there. Don't take Dalvin Cook. He won't take Evans. Kelsey's. I'm just hoping he takes Kelsey as a bit of a homer pick. I do really want Cook here. You just know he's going to take him, don't you? It's the way, the way he always goes one pick before you.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah, he took Kelsey. I thought he would. Right, I'm very happy to get Dalvin Cook at 20. Derrick Henry, that's bold. And 4-point PPR at 22. Right, I think wide receiver's deeper this year. It normally is, isn't it? There's some alright ones lower down, so going to try and target a running back again in the next round. Right, so who's gone since Kerryon Johnson? Yeah, I'll get that. Big fan of his, but I couldn't pass up Cook. Derrick Henry. A lot of people think he's going to have a big year. I'm not convinced that he's consistent enough to do that. We're going to have some big games. Evans, yeah, fair enough. Thielen, yeah. PPR monster. So we're looking at 37 range. I'd love it if Carson or somebody like that got to me. Unlikely though. Unlikely drafting over with these guys. Expect it. No one's going to be taking Melvin Gordon, are they? Second, I thought I had a trade come in. Right, we're still missing David, but maybe he's put your rankings in first, perhaps. This draft season, maybe you've got a, I'm drafting every night. I don't know about you guys. I think I had 3 last night. Can't beat drafting, can you? It's so much fun. Right, so I'm thinking, Jones would have been another target. Keenan Allen, yeah, Fournette, I get it. I wouldn't draft him personally, but who is David actually taken? He's got Kamara and Keenan Allen so far. That's not so bad. Ian's a very canny drafter. Who's he taken? Amari Cooper. Yeah, not surprised. So, who's he got so far? Barkley and Cooper. No. And Marlon Mack. A bit surprised at that with the luck news, but most of our drafts are very running back heavy. That's one thing we'll always find in our drafts. It happens every draft. I don't know if it happens in yours. But it never goes to rankings. It always goes as a crusher on running backs. Everyone wants them. I'd love to know that actually from you guys. You know, in the comments. Are you? Do your leagues just the running backs go earlier than their like ADP, or is it just ours? Because it happens every time in ours. That's what I mean. You got Mack and Jones already off Fournette, already off the David's going to author pick again. It's not the end of the world, is it? I'm sure any team with Kamara, got Kamara in it, and it's not so bad, is it? Right. Right, so we got picking 5. Just looking at who's there. I mean, when David Montgomery is a favourite of the channel. Although middle of round 3, Kittle's still quite interesting. I wouldn't have wanted Freeman. Carson, top of my guys list as well, so I'd be very interested in him. I think they would be my targets. I'm not touching Josh Jacobs, not in the Raiders with that terrible O-line. Terrible strength of schedule as well. And a rookie, but we never carried a load, so Mahomes is gone. Just checking if that was a KC guy again, but he's picking after me. Right, so there's 2 for me. Carson's still there. Took Duke Johnson. Melvin Gordon went. Well, that's a bonus. At least I haven't got to worry. I haven't got to make that decision. So Carson or Montgomery, really. I think I'm going to take Carson if he's there. Kittle is quite interesting, especially in 4-point PPR. Got a player I'm going to like. That's the main thing. Maybe I'll get Montgomery in the bounce back. It's unlikely, actually. Right, Dalvin Cook and Beckham. So I'm quite balanced at the moment. So I could go anyway, really. So
Your team is now on the clock.
Carson, always the way in it. I'm tempted with Montgomery, but I think I'm gonna draft Kittle because I think he's going to be the number 1 receiving option in. I don't normally like taking a tight end early, but I don't want any of these guys. And there is a chance that David Montgomery makes it back. 48 and he's 45. It's unlikely though, isn't it? We'll take Kittle because it's 4-point PPR. I think it's safe. Well, let me know who you would have taken. It's interesting, actually. I don't like Michelle in 4-point PPR. I know they said they're going to catch it. I don't like his injuries either. I don't like his injury outlook so much. So only Michelle. He's had knee problems both years in the league, so you've always got to worry about that, haven't you? Always got to have that in the back of your mind. That's my problem with Devontae Freeman, or we say it all the time. When you've missed serious time, 2 years running due to knee injuries, then that makes me sit up and take notice with a red flag, really. Definitely. Well, Robert Woods is gone, so we're not bothered about that. Josh Jacobs highest on the board. Be interesting to see what happens to him. Right, Chris Godwin went. I get that. He's really flavour of the month, Chris Godwin. Can Jameis Winston, he's going to throw a lot. Can he support these 2 wide receivers? Can they both be top 40 picks? Josh Jacobs is going to get that. Montgomery dream still alive currently. He's bound to go though. Bound to. I can't see 5 people passing on Montgomery here, especially with our run back heavy league. Just doesn't happen, does it? And then it's going to be a tricky decision if he's gone. Not sure I trust TY without luck. I mean, he will have big games, but they're normally big catches. Yeah, there's David Montgomery gone. Who took him? Mike. Swine. Right. Right, so we have got to look at an alternative. Then the break. Sometimes you gamble they get back and they didn't. You know, because I would have been really happy to have Cook, Beckham, Kittle and Montgomery, but let's have a look. Let's see what running backs are available. Damian Williams and McCoy. Why has he got him as a free agent? I mean, have they? Surely they can't do the basics of updating the site. I bet Andrew Luck's still on here somewhere. Fair, looks like he's gone. T.Y. Hilton, somebody took a chance on him. Right, 2 picks time. We're probably going to have to be... well, Sonny Michel's still there. I mean, at this point, I probably would take him. If he was there. Maybe the KC guy will take Damian Williams in front of me. Wide receivers, Cooks. More of a big catcher rather than a lot of catches. Lockett should have a lot of catches. He's clear number 1. I think he's going to play in the slot as well this year. Come on, Damian Williams, Sam. You know you want to. Stick with your homer picks. I think if Michelle's not there, I probably will take Tyler Lockett. And if they're both there, I'll have to have a think. I'll have to have a little think
Your
about it.
team is now on the clock.
He took Michelle, so I'm going to take Tyler Lockett. Although, yeah, he's got to catch a ton of passes, hasn't he? I'll have to wait and I'll run him back, which I don't really like doing, but. Bit of a wait now for me. Got quite a few picks. Pick 65 is the next one, so no one on that board really. Better start looking a bit further down. Unless somebody dropped. We'll see. Every chance AJ Green falls. And perhaps Damian Williams as well. Not with the news. He's picking very quickly. Dave. Tevin Coleman. I get that. Pass catching back. Should have a big enough role. Right. Reigning champion Atlanta Falcons in this. Let's see who he's got so far. Lev Bell. That's got to be Duke Johnson and Mike Evans. Pretty solid start. It's got 2 good RBs. Well, Duke could be good in 4-point PPR. Mike Evans. Calvin Ridley. One of Sean's favourite on Sean's bold prediction list. I'm not as bold on him, but I can see it, but it's just I'd just rather take someone else here. No, not a tight end. Look, it's just a field of tight ends. OJ Howard, Evan Ingram, Hunter Henry. No, don't take any of that rubbish. too many good players to take people like that. And I've got a tight end as well, so I don't really need to worry about it. Philip Lindsay gone, yeah. Cracking little player, Philip Lindsay. Heart of a lion. Stature of a mouse, but you know, he plays like a bigger back, doesn't he? Just someone who's you love to watch. Exciting player. And he's someone who really lifts the crowd as well, I think, isn't he? We were talking about him last night actually which turned into a sort of a Q&A in the end. But you know, I still enjoyed it. It was good to talk to a few of you. And we were in our big $250 auction last night, 16-man. Brutal auction. I mean, I really love auctions, but 16-man, that was brutal. And high stakes, so you know, everybody knew what they were doing, so you weren't necessarily getting away with what you would in a normal draft. Everyone's on to the value. The hidden value that you can find. Alright, New England. Still waiting on David. I hope he... See if there's any reply from him. Let's hope he's alright. Right, who have we gone to? White's an interesting one, isn't he? I just don't know what role he's going to have. Second guessing New England. James White. I mean, he had a great year last year. I mean, who predicted that? He was going in the hundreds, wasn't he? You know, and he had a stonkingly good year. Lots of catches, especially for PPR. He's an absolute monster. Deshaun Watson, yeah. He's a guy they really need to protect. Or, you know, real talent. Sacked more times than anyone else last year. They've got to do a better job with that if they want him to sort of have a long career, which they need to. And we all want to see him in the league, don't we? So it's a shame losing Luck. You know, it's losing a player. Oh, God, don't put AJ Green in there. Oh, I can't resist AJ Green. I don't think I can take him. He's just so good value. If you even get it back after 2 or 3 weeks, and then you've almost got you'd have Beckham, Lockett, and AJ Green in your team. It'd be looking pretty good if it all held together, I think. That's the lure of it, really. I mean, David's probably going to get... Oh, he got Zach Ertz, so it probably will take DJ Moore. Alright, so we're getting semi-close. 7 or 8 picks away. And Mike Williams went. And Tyler Boyd went. OJ Howard went. Don't tell me computers just drafted him another. Why would it do that? Ertz and then OJ Howard. I know we've got like 2 flex spots, but that's just ridiculous, isn't it? The AI on that. That's poor, really. I mean, you'd love Kamara. That's why James White went early. Because he's being auto-drafted. Right, 5 picks away, so let's look at what we got. I do need a running back, an Eckler with the Gordon news in full PPI. Interesting. Damian Williams, he's an Achilles heel. It's like AJ Green for me. Aaron Rodgers went. I can see why. You look at these and you think, do I trust them? And the answer is probably not on many. There's a lot of tricky decisions in this sort of area. Emmanuel Sanders. No, he's my sneaky late value. Not happy with that. Right. It's leaving me AJ Green and Damian Williams. I think with Damian Williams, I don't know how much McCoy's got left. Just any part of that offense, even if they got a 50-50 split, it would still be value here, I reckon, because it's such a high-powered offense. I wonder if... I don't think AJ Green's going to get back to me. There's Mike on the clock. He's thinking the same thing, probably.
Your team is now on the clock.
Well, he took Guys, which is fair enough. I'm just going to take Damian Williams to the upside. I've got to. Plus, I know Sam's behind me and he's a KC fan, so that'll really annoy him. There you go, Al. He's moaning. Let's give him some stick. Knew you wouldn't be happy. Sometimes you got to take people just to spite people. And we were in a live draft Saturday, and Sam was picking just before me and took Damian Williams. So like you said, I've just got revenge. He's gutted now. He doesn't know who to take. He knows probably AJ Green's the best player in paper, but can you really afford to look after him for 3 games? Let's see if that's David messaging. It's not. Who did he take instead? Tarek Cohen. Oh, that's a big come down from Damian Williams, I'd say. He must be gutted. Let's just keep giving him some stick. Bet you're gutted. I bet he was saying to himself, please fall to me, please fall to me, please fall to me. Don't! Like you do. Like Carson, for me, I really wanted Carson, and someone picked him the pick before me. You don't mind if it's 3 or 4, you're like, well, fair enough. But when it's 1, you just get your hopes up, don't you? Eckler's a good sneaky pick, I think. I think Gordon could hold out 10 games. And we're flying through this draft. AJ Green's still there. The dream's still alive. I could get the dream team. High risk. I bet Gordon goes soon. I'm just looking at Alshon Jeffrey and Allen Robinson. Just don't excite me at all. I'm hoping Sam will take Sammy Watkins, the Kansas City guy before me. Every chance. Allen Robinson. Yeah, I mean, he's not for me, but I get it. Oh, he might take McCoy. I wonder if he'll take McCoy. See the 2 KC guys there. Cohen is hardly ideal either. Gutted. Just give him a load of ha. I like Sam. He's a good guy. Funny guy. You gotta laugh at people's misery, haven't you? If you can't take simple pleasures in life. It's half the fun of drafting. Trying to screw people over. Right, AJ Green is still there. I've got to take him if he's there. I think Sam might take Sammy the Boot, as we call him. Where have they got Singletary on here? 90. Oh, I'm not going to get him, am I? I'd probably have to take AJ Green at this point. Will he fall though? See, I think that everyone thinking Can I take AJ Green and then going Vance McDonald over AJ Green? I couldn't. I know one's fit and one isn't, but still, the upside. Should think about it for the year. I mean, Vance might be having an all right year, but AJ Green, come on. I mean, the guy's elite. I mean, these are Marvin Jones hasn't played for a year. Josh Gordon, yeah, I thought he might get.
Your team is now on the clock.
He took Alshon Jeffrey. I'm going to take AJ Green. Oh, follow him over a cliff. Don't, you know, you've got these players that you know you shouldn't, but you still do. Right, okay. We're looking for upside later in the year, aren't we? Who knows? Maybe he can stay healthy. I doubt it, but you never know. And he fell far enough. I think round 6 is fair enough. Pick 76. Pick 76 is all right. I'm happy enough with that. Because I think when he's back, you know, my team's going to be pretty good, isn't it? Well, I would say that. I guess I'm drafting it, but Damian Williams, yeah, sure, there's risk in there. Lockett, Beckham can't really stay healthy. Dalvin Cook can't stay healthy. AJ, God, I think more and more I think about it. Singletary went. I'm not surprised. Cat's out of the bag on that one now. But I've got enough shares. I've probably got enough shares of Singletary in earlier drafts. I hope David doesn't turn up at 9. See, I think Singletary could turn out to be something. Been 4-point PPR, AJ Green for me every day of the week. Projected 200 even with missing these games. Right, I think the reason I did that, I think I could find depth even in a 14-man. I can get it. And if we can, you know, hold our own till Green's back, then we've got a real, you know, with Kittle, Lockett, Green, Beckham, Williams and Cook, both can receive it as well. Who's just lost that pick before? Oh, Curtis Samuel he wanted, obviously. Sam's still gutted. Same. See, that's the thing. I know Sam quite well from drafting with him, and I know who he's going to take and who he's targeted. So you know you're going to do it to him. And he did it to me quite a few times on Saturday. He took the man I want. I think obviously we've got similar lines of thinking. No, not every time, but we like similar players. And we took Tarek Cohen and he said not ideal was his words. Well, Sammy Watkins fell a bit. Not surprised. Right. Let's see who Dan's going to take. The clock must be beeping down. Marvin Jones. I think he panicked. Although it's fine here. I think it's fine at pick 83, isn't it? He's very solid receiver when healthy. Lions are going to throw all day. I know Sean would be like after Darrell Henderson here, but my target might be Matt Breida. Love Matt Breida. Who else is there? I can't touch Corey Davis. Oh, it's Darrell Henderson. Yeah, they all know. Who's got Darrell Henderson? Oh, well. Let's look at. I mean, Kirk. I can't take Kirk. Not with Crabtree and obviously Larry Fitz there. I don't. Even with Kyler, I think it's going to take a bit of time for him to adjust. Maybe. I think he'll be a good player. Oh, Kurt's gone, so I'm happy about that. Right, we've got to fade 5 picks now. Who do we want? We do need a QB, but we probably will wait on that. Let's just have a look, see if there's anyone hidden. I think Breeder would be the man. Is the man I'm thinking of. But is there anyone better? I mean, Sterling Shepherd could get a lot of catches, but can I trust him? I think he'd be second on my list. Will Fuller can never stay healthy. I mean, I hate the Giants, but he is a wide receiver one. And who else are they going to throw to? Evan Ingram a little bit, but he never seems to perform like you need him to. Well, this Scantling went, I mean, we're big fans of him, but I've got enough. Well, not that I had a choice anyway, but I think Sam's still on tilt from that from that pick to stealing Damian Williams from him. Which is never a bad thing. Hopefully he'll take Corey Davis. Latavius Murray went, Jared Cook went. I mean, I can't take Jared Cook when there's still some good talent in. It's going to be Breeder or Shepherd for me. I'm pretty sure one of them will get to me. Dante Pettis went. Could be good. But there's some negative vibes about him. Will Fuller's gone. Matt Ryan. Yeah, I could totally get that. There's no one there I want to jump on and quarterback. Justin Jackson. I think he's going to be a runner between the tackles more than anything. I think it's still from the same. So will Mike make it easy for me and leave me take one of them? Take Breeder or Shepherd. What do I need? So I've got 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers and a tight end. We're very balanced. Well, 3 wide receivers. What's going on there? So Mike's looking, as everyone doing, looking at Corey Davis going.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, he took Shepherd, so I'm going to take Breeder. It's made life easy for me. I don't want Penny. Wilson, Davis, Allison, Freeman. Yeah, it's Breeder for me. Get another running back as well. I think he's really wildly underrated. Maybe not wildly, but a little bit underrated. And I think he's just a good player. He's the best running back there. The actual running between the tackles. And he had the best catching rating by Pro Football Focus for any running back. So that tells me all I need to know. And just the eye test, I just think he's another one like Lindsay. He's sort of all action, fast. The crowd love him. He'll do me. But Sam's taking his time here. I hope he took his man again. It should be good. Well, he's just having a long hard think because the options look a bit grim here. I mean, who did he take? John Allison. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's a bit of a 50-50 call between him and Valdez-Scantling. I mean, they're literally ADPs are one after another, so that tells you people don't really know for sure either way. But Valdez-Scantling actually had a better rookie season than Devontae Adams in. We all know how good he is. Let's see. Carson Wentz went. Yeah, fair enough. Russell Wilson. Bit of a run on QBs now. Corey Davis finally gone. Pick 97. You know, I suppose that's not a bad price. It's not for me, but 97. No, you're not losing a lot, are you? Just in case he does actually get good. Let's just have a look, see if there's anyone hidden here that we want. Jordan Howard can't catch, so there's not much upside there. I think Miles Sanders will end up taking over. Larry Fitz, yeah, I think that's a good pick actually. He would have been one I'd have been interested in. You look at these. Penny, I think Carson's going to have the bigger role. He might be all right. Freeman, he's not a great catcher of the ball. Ballage plays for the Dolphins. Moncrief, I don't trust. Barber plays for the Bucks, don't trust him. Ebron, I wouldn't touch him, especially in PPR. Cortland Sutton, not for me. God, this is not a... Who went? Sean Jackson. I don't like that. A's injured and B. I mean, he's alright, I suppose, at 99, but he's another bloke who catches big passes, you know, not a lot of them, and he's already injured. Although, there's no one here that's amazing, is there? Jordan Howard, yeah. I mean, the ball hits him in the face more than his hands. He's that blind. Just looking if there's any upside here, and there's not. It's bleak, isn't it? This bit is bleak. I might have to take a shot. Oh, don't say the words Ballard. Don't say the word Ballard. Do not draft Ballard. Maybe I'd take a chance on Royce, perhaps. It's just not. It's not a good. Is there anyone buried here? I do
Your
like.
team is now on the clock.
Oh well, Royce went. Well, that's not great. Right, this could be a tricky call. Or maybe let's just take Breeze. If you don't like anyone, which I don't. Yeah, let's draft Breeze. I haven't got him in any other league. I don't like the other options. Very steady quarterback, isn't he? Pick 104. That'll do me. End of round 7. Sorry, round 8. Sorry, start of round 8. Well, middle. Something like the 5th pick, wasn't it? Right. See, Cortland Sutton, Jackson. I see that, but there is a big upside there. Might well have been the pick, actually. But I just don't know how much catching he'll do. And you don't know when Gordon will come back. Right. Cortland Sutton. I still prefer Sanders there. And Sanders went a lot earlier in this one. Again, he was a crazy price, 100 and something ADP originally. But no draft I've been in has he gone that sort of low. I think it's stupid, the price. Guy's an elite player. I know he's old and he's coming off a bad injury. Penny is still there. Is that Jalen Richard? I know he's a pass catcher, but really? Ahead of Penny and Ballard? I suppose. I quite like Jalen Samuels here. If he were to get anywhere near me, which I doubt he will. $12 more picks before mine, so. Let's see if there's any player news. Never know. Sometimes it's breaking and it's could affect your draft. It's always worth a check. No, it's still Trey Burton's groin. That I do not need to know about. Oh, Bengals extend Gio Bernard. Actually, that is big news. I thought there's no way they were going to do that. I suppose with the Rodney Anderson injury. And that's made him think twice. I think Rodney Anderson might have been a good player, but he's obviously very frail. Wow. I did not see that coming. I suppose he's a good old steady Eddie, isn't he? Might be worth a shout then. Dallas making progress in Zeke talks. Yeah, they've been making progress for a few weeks now, and there has been no actual progress. Well, Balaz's gone. Jared Goff's gone. Petty's gone. Is that Jordan Reed? Jordan Reed is gone. I mean, he might be. He's still out with concussion, I think. I wouldn't take him above Austin Hooper. I mean, people are saying it's the first time he's had a healthy off season and he got a concussion, which was a bit of a dodgy hit on him actually. But right, well, Jalen Samuels is still the target. There you'll go, I'm sure. I mean, Golden Tate history has shown us he catches a lot of passes, not particularly last year, but he's missing games. And when you've got AJ Green missing games, John Brown's a big pass catcher, big passes. Is there anyone lurking? Bears defense is gone. Okay. Round 9, that's fair. They're always hard to work out. I mean, you always think the Bears are going to be number 1 this year, but it's never that straightforward with defense, is it? Jalen Samuels is still there. Mike's bound to take him 1 pick before me. DK Metcalf listed as week 1 starter for the Seahawks. Wow. That is interesting. Week 1 starter after coming off an injury as a rookie. That was really interesting. They do not like John Brown, do they? I'm a big fan of Metcalf. I just hope he can stay healthy. He's one of them players who could be really good. I know people have a go at his route running and say he's not very good at that, but he's a physical specimen, isn't he? I think he could be exciting to watch, in the league, and you just want to see these sort of people reach their potential and not be another Mashar Perryman, Josh Doxson, Laquan Treadwell. You're excited when they come in the league and then they've just absolutely. I mean, Corey Davis is in danger. Another bad season, and he just needs to change your QB. I think and I think Mariota. There's no upside while Mariota's at QB. Oh, James Samuels went. For the love of... Right. Who do we want now? Carlos Hyde went. God, that was a hidden sneaky pick, wasn't it? Right. Ronald Jones, Justice Hill, Damian Harris.
Your team is now on the clock.
Let's see who's there at receiver. Dante Moncrief. Washington. See, there's not much between them two either. Is there anybody hiding there? I'm hoping no one's seen the DK Metcalf news. Oh, this is a bit of a quandary. I mean, I would have taken Hooper if I didn't have one. What should we take? Is it worth taking a shot on Dante Moncrief? We'll put him on the back burner for a minute. Can't see anyone better. I hate myself for this. Alright, okay. Let's take Moncrief. I mean, Benny's going to chuck it. I've got no other shares of Dante Moncrief anywhere, so... I don't really like that pick. But there wasn't anyone else particularly liked. I'll be targeting Adam Humphries and Crowder. Play people like that. Let's just have a look at my team. So we're quite balanced. I mean, Moncrief might have to play. That's the worst thing about it. I think I'd rather play Crowder if he falls. And I get him. I mean, he might not get back to me. Him and DK Metcalf could be two interesting targets. I like Adam Humphries as well. I think he's woefully underrated. Darwin's still there. Justice Hill, they're quite exciting as well. Damien Harris. I mean, they could all have roles if someone ahead of them. Oh, I didn't get Michelle, did I? No. I'd been more inclined to take Damien Harris if I had. Mark Andrews, yeah. James Washington, fair enough. Back-to-back picks. Justice Hill, see. I'll still take a... I mean, I know Darwin Thompson's behind two of them, but in PPR especially, if we could get him in round 10, I think I'd be very happy with that. Let's see if... I think other people are searching now. There are people taking their time a bit more. Looking for that hidden gem. Adrian Peterson. Yeah, okay. Wouldn't want him in PPR really. At this stage. Although the guy's an absolute legend, so... We'll see which one of them falls. Darwin would be a good... Oh, no chance. These KC guys in front of me. You know for sure he's taking Darwin Thompson. Absolutely, 100% his next pick. Two people who really don't like anyone in this range. Trey Burton. Mr. Dodgy Groin himself. Come on. I mean, I can't see any way he misses Darwin Thompson. Unless he needs a quarterback or something. Oh, he does. The faint hope. But he will take him. Golden Tate, yeah. Got to be value here. Gallup, yep. Darwin Thompson by any chance? Just so he's going to take him, definitely. He's taken him in nearly every draft I've seen him do. No way he forgets him, is there? Especially with having Damian Williams. Because I think if Damian Williams went down, Darwin Thompson would have a role with McCoy. Because McCoy's, he doesn't look the same player. He's thinking about it, so it isn't a gimme.
Your team is now on the clock.
We took Damien Harris. Okay. Well, that does surprise me. I will take Darwin Thompson. Let's hope he's gutted about that. Maybe he's got enough shares of him. No reaction from him. Chase Edmonds, Frank Gore, yeah. Frank Gore's now quite valuable, at least for a few weeks, if you need a body to play. So Ito Smith would be one I'd be interested in. Rojo, no thank you. With that DK Metcalf news, we'll put him near the top of the queue as well. And Humphries is somebody I like. Listed as week 1 start. That is strange. to go off to be doubtful for week 1 and then be put straight in as a starter. Right, who else have we got? Someone's taking a kicker. Is that how bad Rojo is? That you take a kicker ahead of him? Is that how bad things have got? Is he? Yeah, Ronald Jones still there. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd probably take kicker over him as well. But I mean, it shows you they must have some real trust in his ability. DK Metcalf to start in week 1. If that is true, I mean, I don't know how many teams give away their game plan before. So, maybe it's just a beat reporter, just making an assumption or whatever. But, looking for a bit of clickbait. But I'd love to see it. Who would you rather watch, DK Metcalf or Jerome Brown? I don't think there's any. No offence to Jerome Brown, but you want to see an exciting rookie, don't you? That could be special. I mean, we don't know. I mean, he could be just one of those people that's just always gets hurt because he's too actually big. He's big frame body, isn't he? So can make people susceptible to injury. Right. Let's start thinking about our next pick. So we've got a couple queued up. Ito. I've drafted a lot of shares of Ito just because I don't trust Freeman's health. Devonta Freeman. Let's just have a look. Albert Wilson could be sneaky late on. Madison for the Cook handcuff is also interesting to me. Rocco Armstead, one of Sean's favourite new sleeper. He doesn't trust Fournette. Stay healthy. Well, Ito's gone. So it's to plan B. Rojo, he's still there. The dream. No, I don't want him. I might take Mattinson just because if Cook does go down, I've got. Maybe DK Metcalf gets back to me. So one of them goes, so I don't have to worry about it. Justin Tucker.
Your team is now on the clock.
I took Allen, the QB, over Lamar Jackson. Interesting. I think I probably want Madison just for that safety, and we'll hopefully get Metcalf on the bounce back. Jameis Winston went, yeah, it's pretty good value here in round 11. Right, let's have a look for a couple of other bargains. Waller I'm a fan of, but I've got a good tight end, and I'll just stream one when the week That's cue him going down then. Boykin. God, he's quite late. Might be interesting. Been a very impressive rookie over the off season, but we'll see. Actually, what is Kittle's bye week 4? Oh, if it was later than 4, that's annoying, isn't it? I could have got Herndon and played. Herndon have had more value, but he can't fill in for Kittle's bye week, being suspended. Right, Naheem Hines is gone. Metcalf is still there. Will he get there though? Will he get back? Will anyone ever draft Rojo? He doesn't look like it. ADP of 125 on here. We're at 153 and climbing. I mean, Rojo, when does he become appealing? I mean, when? Ever? Does he ever come appealing? Right, Armstead. Okay. Maybe Yeldon. Cole Beasley. Well, he is a slot receiver, I suppose, but I suppose he's a bit of depth. We've got quite deep benches here. Very deep benches, in fact. I quite like deep benches, so I like to reward people who draft the good players and know that they have the knowledge. Let's pick Javier. Cole Beasley. Javier is a very solid drafter. I'm not sure I'd Beasley, but I get the angle. I get the angle with Beasley. Did Rojo go? No. He's still there. Don't leave Rojo there. I'm not taking him. Even though he's clearly rubbish, isn't he? That bloke is rubbish. But just on the off chance that he isn't. No, stop thinking like that. Right. I mean, yeah, got two nice quarterbacks there, Roethlisberger and Jackson. Cousins, I'd be happy with any of them late. I mean, I've got Breeze, but I think I've got to take Metcalf if that story's true. Yeah, Jackson's went. That's not a really surprise.
Your team is now on the clock.
Well, we'll take Metcalf just in case he is the second coming and he is starting. I think, and then we can have him on our bench and bring him in if he turns out to be something special. I think that's the sort of thing you got to look for upside at this point. We just don't know what he is. We know a lot of these players are, and we're not talking big points, are we? So maybe you look for a player that could give you that upside. That's the way I think about drafting. If it turns out to be nothing, it doesn't hurt you at this point. And I just look for that somebody who might have that upside, and people that are woefully undervalued like Adam Humphries. Disrespected he is. I mean, Hardman's a speed guy. He's not going to have a lot of catches. I think similar with Paris Campbell. Retired at his value. I was quite excited about him. Demaryius Thomas. Flag him up. And Boykin. Just because, again, we know they have been... Well, Boykin's been getting rave reviews and Demaryius Thomas has Damaris Thomas. We know how good he is. Not been it for a while, but you never know with the Patriots, do you? They got a habit of revitalising people. How far will Rojo fall? See, Malcolm Brown, you've just got to think the upside of a late pick like that. I can't bring myself to add Rojo to the list. I just can't do it. No go Rojo, I'm afraid. But it looks like everyone's the same. Oh, David's on auto draft. Bad luck. Bad luck, mate. Sorry, David. Oh, yeah. And he got Rojo. Well, that's what you get for being on auto draft, to be fair. That you deserve Rojo. And to be fair, at pick 166 or whatever it was, it's not going to hurt you, is it? Maybe we're all wrong. Maybe he's brilliant. Can't see it, but Ian's an ADP guy, so we expect him to. Although at this point he might not be. Very steady drafter. Man with the spreadsheet, I think that's what we know him as. He's very sneaky, like a silent assassin. Very quiet, very studious. And knows his stuff like all these people do. Watch him pick someone rubbish. Watch him pick someone trash. He's having a good think about it. See, that's... Who'd he go for? I mean, Trubisky. I mean, it's down here. It's probably a bargain, isn't it? Round 12. Who's he going to take round 13? I mean, this is flowing through. I mean, the draft yesterday took about 5 hours. The 60-man auction. This is an hour in. Hour and 10 minutes. And, we're in the 13th round, so... He's having good thick. Yeah, I mean, it's another good pick, isn't it? Chris Thompson, definitely a good pass catching back. It's a good spot from Ian. He's bet nothing left. Very solid 2 picks, that was. Well, David's on auto draft as well, so he can't draft another tight end, can it? So Tre'Quan Smith might go if he doesn't go here. Dan having a big think about this one. He took Goodert. Yeah, I like Goodert actually. I think he's a good player. They said they're going to use him and Ertz in quite a lot this year. So that could be a sneaky little pickup. Jaquan Smith, yeah. Well, that was always going to go to David. So who do we want off our list? Brady's still there. Although I don't really need a QB. Yeah, Brady and Breeze are right Dad's army of QBs. But they're good. So that doesn't matter. Well, Butker's a good kicker, isn't he? You don't really want to be taking kickers yet though. I'll just take what's left. See if I can sneak the Dallas defense as well with that. Nice start. Giants, Redskins, Dolphins. I don't fear any of them teams, to be honest. I can't see any of them teams putting up a lot of points. Famous last words. If Zeke comes back, there'll be even more with Dallas controlling the clock. Yeah. Okay, so we're one pick away. Funches just went. Yeah. Not a fan of him really. Now Luck's gone. I just don't want to touch anyone on that offense. I'm sure some of them will do well, but I don't know who. I know certainly they're all devalued. Right, we got Albert Wilson. Did someone take Humphries? What?
Your team is now on the clock.
I think someone did take him. Well, that's just underhand, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Can't see when though. Right, so let's have a look at our list. I think the one I'd be most worried about me leaving out on. I like a rookie, so you just look for upside, because if my players stay healthy and these guys go down, then you got a player. So let's take Armstead. Who took Humphries? It's New Orleans Saints. Disgraceful behaviour. Right, so we got another pick coming up. I'll be quite happy with Wilson, but he is on this sort of list now where other people can see him. He put up 96 points in 6 games or something last year, so the Dolphins are going to have to throw a lot, and they've traded Kenny Steele, so you think Wilson would be a big part of that. Big part of that Fitzmagic offense. Hakeem Butker. Yeah. I'll wait on a kicker. I'm not that bothered. Just keep loading up with the best talent you can find. CJ Henderson. Right. We'll add him to the list. Andre Ellington was cut. Lamar Miller's dead. Still on here though. 299. Why? Why is he just dropped to 299? What? He's still ranked above some of these healthy players. Most of them are dead as well. Ty Montgomery. I mean, he's out for the whole year. Why? Why not just get rid of him? Oh, Albert Wilson went. Look at it. Not a big surprise. Yeah, we can take some shots now. We can take some shots at real upside, and I think Demaryius Thomas would be the top of my list now. Yeldon, if he has a role, it's going to be part-time, I think. I mean, there's an upside with Paris Campbell and Hardman. At least we haven't seen how average they are, whereas a lot of these we have. Good thing about having a deep bench is that you can take these sort of shots. Economy St. Brown's on IR. Dear. Oh my god. When you see Perryman, you stop scrolling down. I think maybe another QB, but right. Darnold could be interesting. Jimmy G, 303 points projected. That's brave prediction, I think that. We'll add Hardman. Just in case he explodes somehow. And they got some serious speed on that offense, haven't they? I'm going to just Sam, the KC guy, and take Hardman. I think Boykin. I don't really want Yeldon, but PPR. I think Singletary will get that job, so with a bit of Gore mixed in.
Your team is now on the clock.
he took Hardman. That's a shock, isn't it? Well, let's try Demaryius just in case he gets a starting job there. We'll take a shot on him. Deep bench. We can See how that goes. John Ross has just gone. PPR, I'm not sure about that. Right, what is Breeze's bye week? Really? That is 9. Oh, I can't have Andy Dalton. What a shock. What a shame that is. Yeah, Amendola. I mean, he's sort of perennially underrated as well, really. Although he does play for the Lions now, so maybe that's the right thing to do. No, Fant is still there, highest man on the board. I think Patriots have got quite a good schedule as well. The division's pretty rubbish, isn't it? Dolphins, Jets, Bills. Awful. Although there is some hope for the Jets. You know, they got Bell, he's an exciting player. Robbie Anderson, if he can stay healthy. Darnold, you know, can he become that franchise QB? And Nunwa, maybe Herndon if he ever, when he comes back. There's some, you know, at least some semi-nice options in that offense now. We'll be in touch soon, Al. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to be honest, but right, we're down to 3 on the list. We've got 4 bench spots, a kicker and a defence. So we can take some shots on some rookies, maybe Marquise Brown. And none was alright. Backup QB. Darnold's entitled to improve. Jimmy G. Stafford's going to throw a lot, isn't he? Getting to that stage now. Taylor Gabriel. Jimmy G, I mean, that's quite a good pickup. I think at this stage, round 15. Darnold or Stafford. I think I'll go with a trusted thing, but I don't mind either. I think at this point, I'd rather get a second QB.
Your team is now on the clock.
I'll take Stafford. He has had some good years. It's a tough division though for the Lions, isn't it? Vikings, Packers and Bears, that's a tough division now. Even for a good team, and the Lions aren't a good team, so I think we should fly through these picks now. A few of them are on auto draft. They probably put their queues on and. Oh, Cowboys! Come on. Take my defense. Cat's out of the bag on that one as well. Ooh, best kicker last year, wasn't he? Jamie Fairman. I'm not going to pronounce his proper full name. It's something ridiculous, isn't it? Right. Well, we've got some rookies. They're probably not going to do anything. Let's face it. Is there anybody else? Wayne Gorman, Josh Doxson. Newman's alright. AJ Brown. I mean, DeMarcus Robinson could have been interested if Hill was suspended. Marquise Lee. Aguilar's okay. Callaway suspended, isn't he? So we've got a few on our queue now. Say Jones. Connie Fairbairn, okay.
Your team is now on the clock.
Right, is there anyone I want here? Does anyone stick out? No one's going to pick up two defences, are they? So let's take the Chargers kick out. That might be alright. We'll see who's left on. There's no one on that list that I desperately want. We'll see who's there when it's my next turn to draft. But I think Badgley's an okay kicker. I probably should have took the Dallas one. Obviously. Right. We're getting towards the business, well, not the business end, but the, just the end. It'd be interesting to know if you've got any deep shots at this point that I've missed. Is there anyone you consider, like, are you shouting at the screen? Why don't you add Ted Ginn? Perhaps. I don't think anyone's shouting at the screen. Unless there's some sort of mad homeless guy on the streets, chasing after cardboard boxes. Right. So we've got 2 QBs. We still haven't got a defence. We've got 4 more to... He's unbelievably taken Ted Ginn. As soon as I had him, gone. Post Campbell. Brown went, yeah, I get it. Oh. I mean, I can't stash Benjamin Watson either, just in case he's a man at the Patriots, because he's not going to cover his bye week. I'll just pick some rubbish off thingy for that week, off waivers. Unless Waller's still there, presuming he isn't. No. Not surprising. moving on fairly rapidly. We've done 16 rounds in an hour and a half. Which is pretty fast, I would say. Marcus Mariota. Oh, Paris Campbell's gone. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, is it? Maybe we'll take a shot on AJ Brown. Mariota, though. That offense is pretty dire, isn't it? Just isn't a lot there anymore. We are talking deep shots. Probably should reduce this bet. Oh, let's see if it's just chat going on in Sleeper. Marquise Goodwin and Dante Pettis to start at wide receiver. Not really a shock.
Your team is now on the clock.
Right. Well, we'll take a flyer on AJ Brown. At this point, it doesn't really matter. No one really exciting left. Willie Snead, doubtful, but Benjamin's the big catch guy, the long catch. Robert Foster seems to have lost his way a bit, doesn't he, since last year? I mean, would I want to store N'Keal Harry for 6 weeks? And then, no, probably not. It's not really worth it. There's no IR slot. I don't think there is anyway. Is there any gems hidden in here? It seems unlikely when you're saying Jaquiz Rogers. Unless they got something horribly wrong. Oh yes, Cincinnati signed Pirine. So got Pirine, Williams. I didn't really need Alfred Morris. Just in case Zeke doesn't sign. And him and Pollard share or something. Okay, it's a long shot, I know. Right, okay. N'Keal Harry. Well, someone will auto draft him in a minute, probably. Josh Doxson. Don't really trust that. Jalen Hurd. Another rookie. They're going to turn him into a tight end now, aren't they? Probably. Deontay Johnson. Maybe he will emerge. But he's fourth choice at the moment. Seems unlikely. Calvin Benjamin. Oh no. Calvin Benjamin. There can't be anyone below Calvin Benjamin that's any good. Corey Coleman's an IR. What is wrong with NFL.com? What is wrong with it? Seriously. I mean, Rashard Higgins. Surely he's going to score more points than someone on IR. What is... That's crazy. Waglaw went. And the Dallas kicker. There's nothing there. There is nothing. Oh, Benjamin Watson, perhaps.
Your team is now on the clock.
Right. Let's take Benjamin Watson just in case. We've got 10 bench. We could stash him for a bit. I know I won't be playing him when Kittle's out, but just in case he's alright when he comes back. We'll know pretty much who's not worth keeping by week 4 anyway. Oh, excuse me. I've just seen Palau Pal go. That's enough to make anyone feel tired. It's a pretty ropey queue. Has to be said. Oh, I can't store Harry for 6 weeks, can I? He's probably a next year job, isn't he now? I think everyone else has decided that as well. Paul Richardson, starting wide receiver. Admittedly for Redskins, but Randall Cobb, Josh Reynolds. I mean, Josh Reynolds is sort of back up to all three of those Cooks, Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. Let's see, this is back at the history. What was he? The pick before man. Maybe I stole one of his picks. I mean, he's a Saints fan. Maybe Breeze was it? I don't know. Oh, Willie Sneeze top of my list. Right, is there any... Have they got it wrong with any of the running backs? Burkhead. Just never know with England, but it seems unlikely. But not as unlikely as Doug Martin, Lamar Miller, and Dante Farm. Isaiah Crowell, all injured. Why are they on here? Just put them down at 999 or something at least, so no one sees them. There is no one here, is there? CJ Pro size. No. Jarrett McKinnon is on IR. Yeah, I think. Oh, my start with Breeder. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Maybe for a last pick. I just need a defense and a. Well, I'll probably pick Paul Richardson next if he's there because he is a starting receiver. So at this point, admittedly, it's not a great one, but and Higgins might be a starting receiver as well. In 3 wide receiver sets at least with Landry and Beckham. And you got Njoku. There's a lot of mouths to feed in Cleveland now. There's a bit of talent there, isn't there? I think I'll take a shot on Richardson in round 19. If he goes, I might take Reynolds just for the... or most of it.
Your team is now on the clock.
Paul Richardson's still there, so we'll take him. Got injured last year. Had some good years with the... Well, maybe not good years, but he seemed to have some good games with Seattle. Big catches. Another guy can't stay healthy. Sam's looking for another Kansas City player. Right. So let's look at some defences then. Oh dear. Actually they are quite ropey. Oh dear. Oh, Seattle Seahawks is there. Well, we'll have to take them all day long. Oh, they're not going to last, are they? Surely no. No, he's taking a kicker. He's taking the Giants kicker. Oh, no wonder he took so long. Rashad Higgins, yeah, he was on my list. Thomas, yeah, tight end. Depth. I will take Seattle if they're there. What with Clowney there now? Clowney and Earl Thomas. Some frightening front 4, isn't it, that? Or front 7, sorry. Oh, they've gone. Look at that. Oh, no. Look who I've got to choose from. Oh, I think the Jets have a... alright game. I wasn't going to have to stream them, I think, because... Oh, no. Panthers, I suppose. I'd rather them than the Giants. 49ers never seem to be any good. Last year, Redskins had... Actually, Redskins' defence ain't too bad, is it? But they're going to be a poor team. With Case, though. Case Keenum's pretty safe and unspectacular. And they're going to run the ball a lot, I suppose. Yeah, maybe Washington. Washington or Jets. See which one gets to me. Can't believe the Seahawks were still there, and why they ranked so low. Seems crazy. That's just craziness. And they got 121 points last year. It just doesn't make any sense that they... I know they lost Frank Clark, but still. He took Reynolds as well. He's... You know, Reynolds was quite buried there, and he still... Cameron Artist Payne. That must have been an auto draft. Because he's... he got... Well, I suppose he could get picked up by somebody. I mean, what's going to happen when if Melvin Gordon gets traded? That's going to be chaos, isn't it? And who would want him? I mean, the Bucks. You wouldn't want Gordon at the Bucks, would you? That is not a team you want. Worst. Well, between them and the Cardinals for the worst line, probably. And a terrible offense. And he has to be out of Rojo. I mean, that's going to be tricky, isn't it? Such a good player. He's
Your team is now on the
12
clock.
attempts for 20 yards. Well, we'll take the Redskins. Oh, I'm a Dallas fan, it hurts, but... Oh, and the Cardinals got an interesting first game. Is it the Lions? Yes. I'll take that. I'll take any defense against the Lions. Because, you know, we'll just stream them throughout the season. And we're nearly there. Well, what do you think? No, I wonder what grade we'll get. So let's have a look at the team. Drew Brees, Dalvin Cook, Damian Williams, Odell Beckham, Tyler Lockett, George Kittle, Mike Badgley. The Cardinals will play Lions week 1, I believe. AJ Green, she's a stash. Matt Breeder, Dante Moncrief, Darwin Thompson, Mattison to back up Cook, Metcalf, who they said starting Armstead who's backing up Fournette, Demaryius Thomas in case he shakes out, Matt Stafford, AJ Brown from the Tennessee. He's just a fly really. Richardson's a starter, so he's okay down there, and Ben Watson. I don't hate it. Obviously, it's nice to have a top 3 RB, but you don't always get that chance, and it wasn't to be this time. So it's just what's the end of the draft. Ryan Suckup. Okay, not a bad kicker down here, is it? Round 20. Lane Gonzalez. Devontae Booker, gee me. DJ Chark and Ian to finish.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft. Best of luck this season.
And that's it, guys. Let me know what you think and leave a comment down below. Good, bad, who would you have taken? Let's hear from you. Just say good luck to everybody. And that's it. Well, thank you for watching, and subscribe if you enjoy our content, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.